Welcome to the OT Video Studio. Today, we're excited to break down a piece that I composed using Orchestral Tools' Parallel Orchestra and Novation's new Launchkey MK4. So I've had the chance to work with the Launchkey MK4, and today I want to explain how some of the Launchkey features and these incredible sounds in Parallel Orchestra inspired my composition process. Let's start by listening to the piece, and then we'll dive deeper into how it all came together. For the release of the Launchkey MK4, Orchestral Tools teamed up with Novation to create Parallel Orchestra, a rich, shadowy, hybrid orchestral library. Parallel Orchestra is available as a free download with every purchase of the new Launchkey. It includes an intimate, close-mic'd, delicate piano, as well as several multi-layered ensemble patches like flautando strings, and woodwinds parallax. Let's just take a moment to see what's actually going on here with the Launchkey. These 8 faders are pre-mapped to tracks 1 through 8 in the DAW, so I can easily make volume adjustments on the fly. These knobs on the right-hand side have features that'll definitely help you out while you're composing. I also love that this keyboard has a capture MIDI button because I always tend to do my best performances when I haven't pressed record. The zones feature allows you to split or layer the keyboard to send MIDI messages to different MIDI channels. This is great for triggering multiple VSTs simultaneously. For example, I used the zones feature to map the top half of the keyboard to delicate piano and the lower half of the keyboard to flautando strings so that I could see what these two instruments sounded like together during the composition process. If you're new to music theory or keyboard playing, the scale mode is incredibly helpful. Here's how it works. When scale mode is active, every note that you play is automatically snapped to a note in that scale. Without scale mode on, if you were to play the white keys of the keyboard, you would get this. But with the scale mode set to something crazy like E-Lydian augmented, the sonority completely changes. The form of this piece is A, B, A prime. A, B, A prime means that I'm going to write one theme, one contrasting section, and then repeat the first theme. That little apostrophe, though, means that I'm going to make some kind of variation when I repeat that first melody. In this case, I'm going to use a different instrumentation when I play that first melody. A, B, A prime form is a great way to give yourself a kind of roadmap when composing and to not get so overwhelmed by a blank Ableton session. For the first A section, I chose to score the main melody with delicate piano. This piano is blended with a subtle pad, giving it a beautiful sustain, almost like a built-in orchestral accompaniment for the piano. As we transition from the A to the B section, I introduced the flautando strings ensemble patch. Along with the full orchestra ensemble patch to add depth and color to the shift. For the B section, let's stick with this full orchestra. Like most Orchestral Tools instruments, full orchestra is deeply layered, meaning that when I change the mod wheel, it significantly changes the character of the sound. I'm just slowly raising the mod wheel to blend in some of the brighter instruments, adding texture and variation to the sound. Now that we've modulated to A major, I can use that scale feature again to find the notes of A Lydian augmented, and transpose my melody to that key. For the A prime section, that's the return of the A theme. I come back to the delicate piano, but this time it's underscored with paradox texture for added atmosphere. And this is how that all fits together. The sounds in Parallel Orchestra made me really excited and inspired to compose this piece, and the features in the MK4 opened me up to some new music ideas that I definitely wouldn't have come up with on my own. If you have an MK4 already and you haven't yet had a chance to check out Parallel Orchestra, check the link in the description. And if you want to find out more about some of the other collections from Orchestral Tools, that link is in the description too. Thank you so much for joining us today, and see you next time.